Okay, Gel Nation, gonna do our 90-day run training. It's gonna be brief, but we're gonna kick it off together. Today's January 14th. I'll give you guys a few minutes. We are gonna do a 90-day run. Some of you are gonna go to Diamond. So I'll wait a few seconds. We'll do a brief video because we've got a busy night tonight. All kinds of calls happening, company calls and training calls and Diamond Run calls. So let's see. Hi, Liz. Hi, Debbie. Hey, Joe. Hi, Jay. Hi, Amy. Hello, Jeff. Let's see who else is on. Sally. Hi, Sally. Hey, Denise. Yep, we're going to do a hi, Cheryl. We are going to do our 90-day run. First one of the year. Hey, Jill. And it's going to be pretty awesome. We have a lot of people that already started this morning, but today is the day. Hi, Brian. So I had a lot of calls, people saying, hello, tell us what to do, tell us what to do. And thank you, Amy. That's the Jill. Hi, Emily. Yeah, so everybody's like, what do we do? Well, a 90-day run is just like anything else. I want to make sure I, really clarify with all of you. Get your teams on this. A 90-day run is really about committing. It's about being laser focused. It's about making a sacrifice to get to a new place in your business, to get to a new rank level, to see new income higher than before, whether you're making $20 a month or $200 a month or $2,000 a month. We want you to take the next 90 days to really get laser focused. So 90-day runs really were designed in our industry, or used in our industry, I should say, because anyone can do something for 90 days. If you say you're gonna run all year, I do run all year, but I like to do what I've seen lots of multimillionaires do in this industry, which is they do 4 90-day runs a year. So we're doing our first one now. I want you guys who are committed and focused to take this time to run. Some of you will run for half the time. Some of you will run for a day. Some of you won't run at all. But for those that do run, the payoff's gonna be enormous. 90-day runs require just focus, laser focus. And that means if you're not gonna watch TV as much, I really don't care what the Kardashians are wearing this week, and I don't care what's going on, even though I love Ray Donovan and Billions. I'm not gonna watch shows that I know are gonna keep me from reaching my goals and helping people achieve theirs. So everybody that runs, including me, it's head down, laser focused. You can do during your 90-day run a commitment to better fitness, a commitment to eating better, a commitment to not missing out on your gel. But I also want you to commit on building the business. That's really what the 90-day is for. So even though some of you are going to be like, wow, look at my before and after 90 days of using the gel, that's wonderful. But this is really more for you to build your organization, to grab more market share, to have more people in your organization that are selling the gel, using the gel, loving the gel, and promoting the gel. And I can tell you, I did a 103-day run February 4th of 2018, and figure it out, 103 days later, I was at $24,000 in income. I couldn't believe it. I watched my paycheck go nuts. And at $24,000 a month in income, I was blown away. That was 103 days of working really hard. And everyone's gonna go, what did you do? Because I'll do it. You say you're gonna do it, but most people won't do it. And that's the difference between who makes money and who doesn't, and who gets to the higher levels and who doesn't. Those of you who do the numbers, you will see success. I can't guarantee you it's $24,000 a month, but I was at $6,000 a week, 103 days in, because I didn't leave any stone unturned. I did everything I could on Facebook the way I'm supposed to do it, or I was supposed to do it. I followed my upline on that. I literally dug into every training call, didn't miss a thing. I still don't. But even if I missed a call, I'd listen to the recording while I was driving, while I was doing something. So I was on every training call the company did on a Monday night. I was getting on one or two nights a week of the company webinars, inviting people on. I was sending out the recorded webinar to anyone who said that they couldn't get on. I was using the gel faithfully and building my testimonial. But in those first 103 days, my check went from, $300 a month, $700, then it went to $700 a week, then it went to $1,200 a week. And then it went crazy when I hit coach, and I was at I think it was at like 2,200 a week, and I'm like, holy cow. And then all of a sudden it went to 40 something, 4,300 a week. And Chris is like, watch, it's going to double again. And it went to 6,000 a week. And that was 103 days. There's not a person watching that doesn't have the opportunity to do this. Not a person. I don't care your background. If you keep telling yourself excuses, you're going to continue to get the results you don't want. I mean, you have two choices in life. Go for it or sit back and watch everyone else from the sidelines. That's your choice. I can't make you successful. I can help lead the way. But if you're not willing to sweat, willing to do the work, you're not going to earn the money that the people who sweat make. And I don't mean that to be rude. I'm just giving you like real life, like, you guys need a truth bomb. Some of you were like, I'd like to earn that. And you think we just woke up and it fell in our laps. We bleed for this. We push hard. I don't know half of the time what I'm doing with technology. I just had to teach myself. I'm intimidated by, leaving my house and trying to find a place where I'm going to a meeting because I get lost in my own backyard, but I find a way. Like, you just make it happen. And that's the difference between what I've noticed over the years and people who have success and those who don't. They fail forward. They mess up, but they keep going. They fall down. They get back up. They realize that a technique didn't work on Facebook, so they try a different way. You're going to see me. I did it this week. Hey guys, I'm going to try something new. And I said something about libido and it went nuts, and I signed in 2 customers just from one post. You guys all participated. Thank you for those who did. Then you guys went and copied what your leader was doing, and a lot of you got a lot of exposure and business. That's what we do. So you have to copy your leaders. Don't reinvent the wheel. A 90-day run is super simple. We're going to run for 90 days straight. My first run was 103 days, and it got me to 6,000 a month, and then we ran out of product. So none of you can complain, because when we ran out of product, I had no paycheck, including the fact that my husband didn't have much coming in. So I had to decide, do we go back to living on nothing? And my house was in pre-foreclosure, by the way, and we knew it. And we were like, what do we do? And I said to him, listen, I believe in this company. Some people are scared. Some people are leaving. Some people are holding their spots and moving on to other things until this gets back together and maybe there's more stock. I said to him, I believe wholeheartedly they're going to fulfill, because they've fulfilled on other things, they're going to fulfill what they said, their commitment that they'll have new manufacturing. And because Chris told me, Danielle, I've been to the manufacturing facility. We know what's happening. Because I knew that, I said, I'm going to take a risk. And it was a big risk to say, okay, just don't do any other job. I was going for it 110%. And so during the time that we went from May 16th, we were selling air. I heard of a couple leaders holding phone calls saying, hey guys, let's leave our spots, go make money in another company. And I thought to myself, big mistake, big, huge. You guys know what that's from. And I thought to myself, I want to be this. I was so close. I was an ambassador going towards diamond right when it shut down. I was almost a diamond. And I was like, if I can make $24,000 a month in 90 days, and it's just a matter of getting more product in, and we have this amazing product, and I was feeling so good at that point. I was like, 3-4 months on the product, and my energy was back, and it wasn't fully back, but it was enough that I was like, this product is rocking my world. And I was watching it change so many lives. And guys, that's the belief you need to have. Belief is everything. So I decided I'm going to run for 110 more days. And the reason I say 110 was because that's what it ended up being. It was like 111 or 110 days from the time we shut down new people, meaning no more new customers, and we only were signing in $59 reps. I knew I was making no money for all those days. That's a long time to make 0 paychecks. So imagine finally having enough money to like, oh my gosh, I can not just pay my bills, but I can get out of debt at this level. You have all this momentum when someone says, sorry, we're out of the product that's changing your life and that actually everyone's buying from you. We now have nothing. And I was like, oh crap, what do I do? And I said, I don't know why, but every time my gut, in my whole life, a lot of you know this, when you go with your gut, you can't fail. So my gut said, take a chance on this company, because there was something about Alexi's honesty and the way he hugged me when I met him, and he had tears rolling down his face when I told him about my chronic fatigue and how much the gel helped. And now we took the time to just sit and listen. I watched him that night when I met him. We were at a private event. I watched him go around the room and just have real authentic conversations. He wasn't like a showboat up in front. And I thought, I believe in this guy. I know the product's been on the market 14 years. I know I have something big here. I trust Chris, and I know we're going to get manufacturing back on. So I had 6,134 reps on my team at the end of my first 103 days running. That's insane. Not all my doing. A lot of us were just running like crazy. God bless us all. However, then what happened was I decided I'm not going to stop. I'm going to start a new run, and I'm going to take a chance that is a hell of a gamble, but I'm going to do it. And what I did for those 110, 111 days was I let every single person on the planet that I knew know, including through Facebook Messenger, through text. Our company has this incredible product. It's sold out everywhere. We are wiped out of our entire warehouse is wiped out faster than we could have ever imagined. I'd like to share with you what it is, because when it comes back into stock, there's already a waiting list. That's what I told people. And I need you to see this business because I'm already at 6,000 a week. I told some people I didn't because they weren't close friends. I don't want you to say that to anyone to entice them, but I had friends who were like, what are you making? And I told them, I said, I've never seen anything like it. It's gone viral. And the testimonial pages were going nuts. So I just decided every day to drop 10 people in the women's and 10 people in the men's. And at the end of 111 days, I had 26,230 something reps on my team. It went from 6,000 to 26 in just a little over 3 months. And then they turned it back on. And when they turned it on, all those orders from May, all those orders from June, all those orders from July, and all the August orders had to go through. And it created a 7-figure income. I took a really bad situation and said, I'm going to be one of the people to turn it to my good. And a lot of you did. So congratulations for that. And for those of you who've seen people above you quit, below you quit, sideline quit, who cares? Bye-bye. Bye, Felicia. You know why I have absolutely zero empathy for those people? Anyone who can't endure the bumps and bruises of a startup should never join a startup. And the funny thing is, some of them went to another startup, and it's going to be just as big of a nightmare, because I've been in 3 startups. And guess what? This is the only one that made me a ton of money. I had literal migraine headaches with all 3. Had to wear a firefighter's hat in all 3 companies that were startups, and never saw the traction I got. Never did it generate me 6 figures a month. Never did I see people underneath me making 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 10,000 fast. Legitimately, with a real product, with a real message that was helping the masses. And you're going to tell me you quit? You went somewhere else because you think the grass is greener? You're never going to find another MLM in the history right now of the time we'll all be alive for, which is if you're in your 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s, or 70s, we're probably going to be here another couple decades, hopefully. Let me tell you something. You will never see another network marketing company in your lifetime grow as fast as we did. And yes, it was a crap show. But let me tell you something. People are making more money and having more success on the product and building their businesses with success than any other company out there right now. Fact. Not hype, not BS, fact. And this does not get shared publicly to Facebook, thank you. This is for our team. Do not share this to Facebook. This is for teammates only. So for those of you who've seen your upline, your sideline, your downline, don't care. I saw a bunch of people leave. I'm like, bye-bye. Another year from now, you guys will be still skiating in your new company, going through the same problems you went through our company a year ago. I'll be behind the 8 ball, and you'll wish you stayed in. So why do I say that? Because it's tough love time. 90 days, head down, do what you can to literally change your life, and we're going to run it with you. Chaz, I don't know if you can get on camera right now, but Chaz is a powerhouse. Chaz, if you are even just half-dressed, love for you to share some wisdom on that. Because let me tell you something. Those of you who run this 90 days with me, some of you are going to go right to coach level. Coach runs around 6,000 to 8,000 a month. Life-changing. If that's all you ever make this year is an additional 6,000 to 8,000 a month, how would that change your life and the family around you's lives? And if another 90 days from that, you've now run for 2 90-day runs and you had a little break in between, we'll have a little breather. But when we go down for that second run, we're going to be running right through the summer. And some of you go, oh no, I want to lay on the raft all day. I do. And then I go in after sun hours and I kick butt all the way through the time when the raft isn't going to be able to be in the pool because the sun isn't out. Yeah, you can still build during summer. You want to go do what you do during the day, work, and then come home and enjoy your life. That's not what happens during a 90-day run if you want to see life-changing type growth in your organization. If you want to do a little here, a little there, and you want to, you know, drop in a little here and there, great, do your thing. But you're never going to see the kind of momentum necessary to see your organization break the kind of ranks where it becomes life-changing. Yeah, there's no way around it. Listen, I don't want to get in the gym. I don't want to work out sometimes. I don't want to sweat. And then after 6, 7, 8 weeks of doing it, I put on a new pair of pants and go, oh, wow. Because you don't see the little bits every day doing what eventually just one day you open up your back office and you go, how do I have 3,000 people in my group? How did I get those jeans on? It's not that you need to do so much that you literally stop what you do for a living. We don't want you to ignore your children. I want you to family first. Whatever you're doing for a job right now, do it, but cut off from it, meaning just go there to get your paycheck, because when you work on your side job, you work on your fortune. And Jim Rohn talks about that. You know, your main income for most of you would be just to get by, right? But it's never going to make you a fortune working for someone else. You're making them a fortune, but you're not making yourself a fortune. Your side gig. I think it was, thank you, Chaz, I'm going to bring you on in a second. I think it was Jenny Keysweater or Yvette Bruner who just put up a thing saying that, it was in the news, that, was it 40% of Americans or is it 90%? I thought it was 40% of Americans have a side gig, even though they work full time. I think it was 40%. Someone correct me if I'm wrong. And I thought, yeah. That's something you can use on Facebook and say, hey guys, it was just in the news that 40% of Americans have a side gig. If you're looking for one, if you're in the looking zone, I got one that'll blow your mind. They're like, what is it? What is it? What is it? Tell me, what is it? What is it? What is it? Then you send getonthegel.com. For 90 days, you are a mouthpiece to the world. For 90 days, you don't shut up about the gel. For 90 days, you follow what we teach you. For 90 days, you give up going out for drinks with your girlfriends on a Thursday night. And if you're going to go, you turn it into a gel night. If you're going to do it, go out and do something, make it about your business. Make it about changing your life. Make it about finding people that need help. And I'm going to teach you something. I'm bringing Chaz on. When you go out and you take in your trunk those page 2 of the expected benefits, and you have that with you with highlighter, and you say to someone, highlight the ones you'd like to see improvement in your life. The average right now is 10 to 12. Boom, boom, boom. They're like, where can I get this stuff? Easiest close on the planet. Most of you aren't leveraging that tool. Why would you want to talk to someone and be rejected when you can just hand them something and say, hey, I got a new side business. I just want to do a quick, let me get him on. I want to do a quick, of this, I'm polling everyone I see out of all these issues. What would you like to see, changes in? You know how many people click 10 to 12 of them and then they go, why, is there a product that would do 10 to 12 of these things? You're telling me I could see in one product, I can see all of those results? Yeah, it's a new homeopathic HGH gel. You haven't heard about it? Well, I'm glad, because I wanted to be the first one to tell you about it. I mean, literally, that's what happens, guys. You're not using the tools. Leverage the tools. If you're afraid, get this book. I'm just reading this now. I'm almost done with it. It's on Amazon. This is about our company and about our gel. It's amazing. All right. I think I lost him. Let me see again. I'm waiting on you, Chaz. I saw you and then I lost you. So that's what a 90-day run is. It's a commitment to yourself. It's personal integrity that you're going to go after it. You're not going to wait on anyone else. The expected benefits flyer should be in your back office under resources, Lisa. But if it's not there, I want you. Okay, Chaz, I'm going to try it again. If it's not there, they might have pulled it down to update it, but I'm pretty sure it's there. I'm looking for you, Chaz. There's so many people on here. Hold on. Okay, I said I wasn't going to get all fired up, but I did. I don't see you even in the list, Chaz. Hold on. And are you not seeing it, Chaz? Are you on a laptop? That might be why. If you're on a phone, it'll let you on. But if you're on a laptop, it won't let you join. That's probably what it is. I'm going to see if you can. Right there. Let's see if it'll let you do it that way. Nope. Okay, so it is what it is. Okay, so this HGH gel book, when do I not get fired up? I know. I was so tired. I'm like, I'm just going to throw my hat on, do 5 minutes, and not get all fired up. I ordered Thai food. I need to eat quick, and I need to get ready for my evening. And yeah, I'm all fired up now. And then I see this, which is something I got from someone a while back. It's a paperweight. And how apropos that I just saw this tonight. It's a diamond paperweight. And I thought it was kind of cool. It was like God was saying to me, help as many people break ranks as you can to diamond this year. And that's my goal. Thank you, Caroline. She's got it there. This book is a game changer. You hand this to anyone, game over. Let's see. There he goes. There's my boy. So Chaz and his wife are powerhouses. They're breaking ranks like crazy. You see them all over social media. Yes.
Hey, what's going on, Facebook land?
Right from Nashville, baby. So talk to us. Tell us about 90-day runs and head down, and don't worry about the naysayers. Just go, go, go. It's all about the numbers.
It's all about the numbers. It's all about talking to every single person you freaking know, because timing is of the essence. I mean, if you're not urgent or excuse me, have a sense of urgency in building your business right now, your wood must be wet. Okay, because I'm gonna tell you right now, that's a Southern term, by the way.
I love it.
But I'm telling you the growth, and you're exactly right. Every single word that came out of your mouth, Danielle, you're dead on, absolutely dead on. And when we saw this, just like when I originally talked with you, Nalani, and you bet, me and Jennifer did. I knew instantly because of how the product sells itself. Just like Nalani says.
It does.
You know, the first bottle works. That's why they reorder. Just that simple. So
it's that simple.
Absolutely.
It's all about running hard. My wood isn't wet. I'm going to use that. I'm not from the South. They might think I'm weird. But if your wood is wet, you guys, you're not gonna make money.
Yeah, you got to cancel.
Oh God, I love that's my new hashtag.
I'm going to tell you, you've got to just say, you know what? You got a lottery ticket in your hand right now, and everyone does not even know it. Okay, and they're treating this as, I'm telling you right now, I've been in this industry for 25 years. This only happens maybe once, if not twice, in a professional network marketer's, career. I thought I was similar to what you were talking about earlier with startups. I've been a part of 2 other startups, and you're right. You better grab a strap and put on your helmet, because this is nothing compared to, things that you were describing. Absolutely. This right here, you've already gone through the bumps and bruises with first year. Okay, now it's time to put the hammer down and let's rock it. Let's kill it. So
that's it. And he's so right, guys. Let me tell you something. You have to literally have a firefighter's hat, a set of diapers, a pacifier to suck on, because being in a startup is horrible, son. When Chris told me, when that night he called me and told me about the HGH for the first time, I said, "Is it a startup?" And he's like, "Yeah." And I'm like, "Son of a," because I knew what we were coming. But I know we'd explode, Chaz. Not like this. It was actually Don, my husband, who said, he goes, if it works, we're going to make an absolute fortune. He was dead freaking on. He's not a business guy. He runs a construction company, but he really doesn't have the business acumen, meaning entrepreneurial type background. Couldn't do network marketing. He's not a sales guy. And he said to me, because he knew from the fitness world and from bodybuilding and from sports, having played semi-pro football, he's like, "I'm telling you now," he goes, "even women will want it." And when we hung up the phone, I was like, I just want it for me. I don't want to build another startup. Never knowing that we would change lives this fast. So, guys, we're going to leave it at that. Any words of wisdom for a 90-day run for everybody?
I'm going to tell everyone this real quick. 473 people that were in New Life contacted me from January of 2018. Okay? Now, Nalani Rude was the only one out of 473 people to follow up with me consistently. That's a nugget. I sat back and watched this company grow and grow, and I stayed on the sideline and watched it over and over again. But hey, you know what? I'm late to the dance, but I'm gonna get the dance. Okay.
And so, you are dancing.
But hey, I appreciate the opportunity, and thank you so much for your leadership and the team's leadership. We're extremely excited about joining up and killing this thing with everyone else and crushing it.
Absolutely. Can't wait to see you. I'll be down in Nashville hopefully soon, doing a big event down there with you guys. And I'd love to have you on one of my mindset nights, as well as just doing a training for everybody, because I know your knowledge in this industry is powerful. And you're like me. You give me the meat. That's all I want. Just give me the meat off the bone and let's just go for it. So
Amen.
Thanks, Chad.
Thank you.
Tell Jen I said hello.
I will.
I'll talk to you guys
Thanks
soon.
again. Bye.
right there, there it is. I mean, you know, Chaz Carter he's just, the dude's a legend. And the fact that 473, no exaggeration, people contacted him. He's known all over this industry. And yet Nailani, congratulations, Nailani. She actually won a trip to my house, full, all expenses paid. I picked her as my person to come to my house, and I didn't even put it out there. It wasn't a contest. I just looked into my organization, who was really taking action in ways that I couldn't even believe. And I said, I'm flying you out to my house. You're going to sleep over. We're going to have a slumber party. You're going to come to my house. You're going to hang with Alexi. And she freaked out. That's the blessing of going for it. And, you know, let me tell you something. Every one of you has a chance, but you cannot make excuses. If you're sitting on your thumbs, you're going to be blown away 6 months, 12 months from now when you go, look at all the people around me that went to the top that you maybe even never thought they could, but they can, because the product sells itself. So it's a 90-day run. Go for it. I'm going to teach you guys more, but really all you need to know is 8421. Put 8 people in the men's group a day, 8 people in the women's group. Send each of them a private message. Hey, I thought of you. Even if you don't know them well, I thought of you. I wanted to be the first person to share the gel with you. Have you ever heard of it? I want you to accept my invite into the group called the Gel Testimonials for Women or the Gel Testimonials for Men. You can rewind this and write this down if you have to, and say, and once you take a look at it, if it's not for you, that's okay. But if you do look at it, then I can get on the phone with you and I can fill in the blanks for you on some other stuff. But I'd like you to take a look at the group. There's thousands of testimonials, and I've got some really great information in a 3-minute video if you're seriously interested. Otherwise, I won't send it over. 8421. I've been doing it since day one. And guys, that's why there's now, what, 55,000 people in the group. And it's not all me. That's Chris doing it. That's Mike Beswick doing it. That's Kelly Smith doing it. That's Troy Landwehr doing it. That's Stephanie Martin doing it. That's all these key leaders who know that the more people you talk to, naturally, listen, the more chum you throw out into the ocean, the more the sharks come in. Well, the more lines you throw out into the pond or the lake, the more fish that bite. If you're not throwing out enough lines, that's why you're not getting any business. And if you're getting no's, for God's sakes, you're doing the business right. We want you to get no's because you're closer to yeses. Please tell me when you're getting no's. Celebrate the no's. The no's lead you to more yeses. If you're getting no's and you're paralyzed by fear or you're stopping, that's the last thing you want to do. No's mean you are a network marketer. I get no's all the time, but I get some yeses, and sometimes I get some really good yeses that lead to some serious people. My friend Dave Ferguson, it took him a long time. Now he's crushing it. His team's growing like crazy. He's an author. He's on the cover of a magazine this month. He's been watching me a long time. He's been on the gel 3 or 4 months, and finally he goes, I'm ready to build. It takes people time. You can't expect because you talked to them once for them to join immediately. It doesn't work that way. How many of you guys watched from the sidelines? Think about what you did to the sponsor that brought you in. How long did it take you? What's it? Okay. 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 My son's pizza's here. I need to go pay for it. Anyway, I'm done rambling. 90-day run starts today. We're going to have an epic ride. I'll do more of these. Tag your people. Get this out to everyone you can. Say hi to everybody. Enzo needs his pizza. I need my Thai food. I will catch you guys tonight. We've got tons of Facebook Lives. We have the company call at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That will sell out. Get on early. You guys, everybody complains when they can't get on the call, so get on that call. Tomorrow night's our tech splits. That's going to be amazing. I'll catch you later. Have a great night.